Hello YouTube, Chris here. I thought I'd do a little video to go through me putting together a Lidl shoe rack. So today I went down to Lidl and I bought one of these, which was £14.99. It's July 2020, so that's today's price. Shoe storage rack with 12 cushion shoe holders and 4 shelves. Steady metal frame, maximum load 40 kilograms. Sounds like it's pretty reasonable. There's a picture on the front there of how it looks when it's finished. Dimensions 69 by 88 by 27 centimeters, and apparently it will hold up to 18 pairs of shoes. So what I need really, I've got lots of shoes about the place, and this will be perfect. So I've already taken out the packaging. There's various bits. My glasses gone. There's various. I can see now. There's various things in the box. Let's go through those. So, instructions, very important, although the instructions are actually just some diagrams. You don't actually get words, but that's fine. It doesn't look that difficult. You get 4 pieces, 4 pieces that look like this, which are they're the shelves. They're the shelves. There are two side pieces. And we'll go together how we're going to put this together in a minute. And you've got these 2 bits that go on the top, which you can put shoes onto that way as well. And they've got kind of this softy, rubbery sort of coating to them, or padding on them, which is good. And then you also get 2 little plastic bags. Just move the camera around a little bit. 2 little plastic bags, and they contain 16 of those little bolts. I don't know if you can see those on the camera there. They've got a cross-threaded end. I'm not sure you can see that very well, but there's a cross on the end of those. You get 4 nuts, which have got a domed head on them. Again, I don't know if that's in focus on the camera, but you've got 4 of those. And you get 16 of these kind of washery things that look like this. They're kind of a plastic washer that need to be used as well. And they've got a bit of an angle on them to fit onto the tubular frame. That's the kit. That's what's in the box. That's what's in the packaging. You will need a screwdriver. You're also going to need a way of tightening up these nuts. You can either use a spanner, adjustable spanner, or fixed spanner. I'm going to use a socket because I happen to have one handy, but I could use a spanner, etc. So I'm going to put all these little bits here in this little tray I've got. This is just a fast food type tray that I find quite useful sometimes, putting them together so you don't lose the bits. Okay, so let's look at the instructions. So I've already checked that I've got everything I need, and that is what I just told you there. So step 1 is to attach the vertical, these bits, whatever they're called. Attach these to the, there we go, attach these to the main frame. So let's do that. So attach these to the sides. Now, I've had a quick look at these sides, and they go 2 ways round. One side has got on it 2 holes at the top, and the other side has only got 1. So the side with the 2 holes needs to go on the inside. I'll figure out. So what we need to do is take our shoe holders here and slot them through those holes. So the top one goes about the way through, that's got a thread on it, and the bottom one doesn't go all the way through, it's getting stuck for some reason. Let's get this right. Do it that way. Okay, that's just sort of poking through. Now once that's through, you're going to put a nut on the end. So I'm just going to do that by hand for now. I'll probably tighten it up later, so I'm just going to put the nut on the thread there. Not going to do it too tight. We'll take the second of those, and I'm going to get it so that these, move the camera up slightly, I want it so that these hook things are in the same direction, so I'm going to make these sure they're aligned that way. So the second one through. Just angle the camera down so you can see. and then we're going to put a nut on. Just hand tight for now. That isn't going on very well actually. Okay, that'll do. It's a bit looser now, but that's fine because we need to make sure it all lines up. So that's that side. Do the other side as well. Now it gets trickier now because that's the right way around. Going to get onto line up. So another bolt, another nut to go on the end there. So that's on the end. That shouldn't be too hard. And that one goes through that hole there. And get the final of the 4 nuts and put it on there. Right, so now I should be able to stand it up. It's a bit loose, but now it's standing up, as you can see. So, what's the next stage in the instructions? Okay, we have to. So that's step 1 done, or step A done. The next step is to essentially put in the four shelves. Now it looks like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to put it, you've got the option of either having it so the welt that the rods going this way are on top of the bars this way, or underneath, or them on top. So I'm going to start with the bottom one, I think. So I'm going to put my bolts through the hole. I think I then got to put on one of these washers. Let's have a look. It's actually quite hard to see on the instructions whether you put the washer on the inside or the outside. Number 5. Okay, it's on the inside. It's on the inside. So basically, we're going to put the washer on the inside. Obviously, we're going to have the bit. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a part of that which is shaped to fit on the rounded bar. So the rounded part's going to go against the tube, against the upright, and then we're going to attach that to the shelf. Let's just do that by hand. Again, I'm not going to do that tight just yet. Okay, next one. It's not quite aligning right. Screwdriver. Okay, that's it, I think. Yeah. Okay, right, let's just get that somewhere in here. Okay, swing it round. You can't quite see this, can you, very well? Let's put this down a bit. And we'll do the same at this end. So, bolt through, washer on, into the shelf, tighten up, bolt on, washer on, bolt through, washer on, into shelf. And we'll tighten up. Okay, now that I've got all 4 in, I can now tighten it up, so let's just go around all 4. Oops. I'm not going to go too tight, I don't want to squash the tubing or anything. Okay, so there we've got the basic frame together. Now I can go through and tighten up these nuts. So I've got my socket, and we'll quickly do that as well. Okay, that is now reasonably solid for what it is. So what I'll do now, I'll put the other 3 frames in, or the other 3 shelves in, sorry, with that the right way up, and go from there. Okay, that was the final bolt going in, and check the instructions. That's it. We have a shoe rack. Now let's give it a little test, shall we? Just what do I think? What did I get wrong, and what would I, perhaps pass on to you guys if you were building one of these? So I think the only thing really was, when you're putting these bolts and nuts and things in, keep it at the start, keep everything nice and loose, because as you go through, need a little bit of slack here and there to actually get things in, and then once you've got everything together loose, then you go through and tighten everything up. I think that's the only thing I would say. I think at the start I did actually tighten the bottom ones, which made it more difficult to get these nut washers in, that sort of thing. So I think what we'll do is just leave everything nice and slack, just loosely put it together, and then right at the end, when everything's in the right place, then go with your screwdriver and just tighten up all the bolts. So that's pretty simple. It's taken me about 10 minutes to do that, probably not even that. Seems to be fairly robust. It's not rattling or anything. It seems to be pretty solid, which is good. Let's try some shoes. Where's my shoes? There we go. Do the shoes fit? Boots. May need to go in the top perhaps. Some shoes there. Maybe they should go in that way actually. Yeah, seems to do the job. Still seems pretty solid. I've got some things that might go on top. These things, let's give them a try. You can see them very well. Let me look slightly. So we'll put some things on there. Yeah, I'd say actually it's pretty good. 15 quid. Pretty good price. And it seems to me to be reasonably sturdy bit of kit, so it gets a thumbs up from me. Hopefully that was even in some way useful to somebody, and there we go. See you next time.